Hi, this is Shannah, and this is the weekly update. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing wonderfully. And we're going to take a look into the energy surrounding you this week. And to do this, you can choose from one of these piles, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Take your time to choose your pile, and remember, only take the messages that really resonate with you. What doesn't, just leave it be. So, focus on your week, focus on your energy, and choose one of the piles, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So let's see what are the energies surrounding you this week. I'll be starting with the tarot cards, then we'll move to the oracle cards, and then you also get a love reading. And remember, take only what resonates with you. Okay, so we're starting with the 9 of Cups, which is wonderful. And here it's called happiness. Then we have the Queen of Swords, the painter. So some of you may be painters, or you have painters in your life. And then we have the 6 of Swords, science. Now, what I see here, so all these cards combined, so many of you know what the cards mean individually, but all combined, the feeling that I'm getting is you coming up with an idea, or how can I say, is realizing what truly makes you happy. And we have here like a picnic and maybe family, loved ones, friends, whatever. The thing is, it's like a community. What is your community? What community do you need? And it's like you finding this out. For many of you, this will be the major theme this week is, it's like being really rational about your inner world, being really rational about your feelings. It may seem like a paradox, but what you're doing is really looking into your inner world with a plan in a scientific manner. If you have here science, it can be that you've been quite satisfied or unsatisfied with your circle of friends. It doesn't mean that you don't like them or that you'd like to dismiss them, no, but it's something that probably is not working out, or even with the way you're dealing your life or leading your life. There's something that is not really adding up. This is what you want. You want this happiness. And it can be that this week you'll have really moments of this feeling of community, of being, of togetherness, of really being part of something, and also being loved, accepted. And here with the Queen is very pragmatic. The Queen, she's not cold. The Queen of Swords is not cold, but she really has like that razor sharp mind, very scientific. And like she's taking, okay, this is what I want in my life. I want more of this in my life. And then it's finding ways of how to get it, And here with the science, and you can see it's like all the swords are getting to the heart, and we have the snake. The snake is a symbol of healing. Only later on did the snake become a symbol of betrayal and so on. So the snake is a symbol of healing, a symbol also of health, of medicine. So there's healing going on here, but I think you're doing it in a very methodic way. If you've been, feeling down, also now when it comes to your health, when it comes to your body, if you have been feeling down, this is also a sign that you will get better this week. You'll feel stronger. It will be step by step. It's like there's a method behind it. Maybe you're taking the right kind of medicine. Maybe you're doing the right kind of treatment, or you're discovering this, which makes you really happy because it's new energy coming in. But still, what I have here with these two is really finding this method. For some of you, you may need to express your feelings in an artistic manner, writing. We have a painter here for those who can paint or like to express yourself in a more like plastic way. I mean, with paint, with the materials and so on. This would be fantastic. There are others of you who prefer to write, maybe journaling, maybe, creating other realities where you can express yourself fully. So what I see here is you expressing yourself, expressing your feelings, because as you know, Swords is also communicating. So there's someone I'm finding funny, it could be the birthday of someone who can be a painter. This is really, really specific. But there's someone that you really admire, and there's also the possibility that you'll like to become more like this person, and you're finding ways how to achieve this. I don't see here the energy of imitating. It's like inspiring. You're getting very inspired by someone else, or by the work of someone else, or by the words of someone else. So you're getting really inspired, and this gets you, out of state of pain or sadness. So I see here you coming out of sadness, you finding your way to this, to have more moments of happiness, to have more moments of community, to have more this feeling of belonging. So I'm seeing you coming more and more and more into this energy. Yeah. And there are any unresolved issues, I think this week you'll have the opportunity of resolving them. Yeah. Now, the other two cards are from the deck. I'll show you. I really love it. It's the Citadel. I really, really love it. I think it's very deep. It's sometimes a bit cryptic, but I really like it. Now, we have the first card, the Founder. Foundations, community. There you go. And then we have the Walker, the unknown, a journey. So what I see here is like there's a lot of going within, of really asking the right questions about who you are, what you want in life, who you want to become, and where you're heading. So there's a lot of this inner reflection, inner contemplation. And again, I have the feeling of coming up with a plan. And there's really like also here with the Walker walks into the unknown, but there's also some sadness related into to this card. And we have here with the Six of Swords, you're getting out of like difficult times or of a more negative state of mind. You are getting out of it. You're finding ways to come to more moments of Nine of Cups. And here is also this, shedding any regret, shedding any shame, shedding the feeling, that, these moments of the past that you may regret, is just accept them, embrace them as they are, and that you are very practical and very rational about it. Here with the Founder is also like looking to yourself, what can you offer your community? What can you offer your friends? This card also says that it may be the possibility that a friend of yours needs your help, and probably you don't feel up to the task, and then to ask yourself why. I know this is very, very specific, but what the feeling that I have, is like you wanting to belong, you wanting to be part of a community, but also asking yourself, what can you offer a community? What kind of community would you like to have around you? So this is a week where you're being very real with yourself. You're being very honest with yourself, and also very positive in the sense of that you want to go forward and you want to build something beautiful out of your life. And and you have to ask the questions. You have to have the foundation. Here with the Founder, you have to have the right foundation, and the foundation is you. Okay, you are the foundation of your life, and that's why you're looking inward and you're asking yourself, okay, what exactly do I want my life to look like? Okay, then we have but it's very positive. It's just a bit, like contemplating, but it's actually you moving forward, like you see here. And you want to get out of your comfort zone, and you're cutting that, you're getting out of the comfort zone. This is also an important message. You're going into the unknown, and you want to create a new life for yourself, and you're going in the right direction. Then we have the last card. We have then number 8, hidden familiars. Allies. I was reading aliens, sorry. Allies, natural assistance, divine support, comfort. So if you've been wondering, if there are people on your court, so to say, there are people that are there for you. Yes, the answer is yes. And this week, you're going to realize that, you're going to get in touch with friends, with acquaintances, and people are going to reach out to you this week as well. So like I said, if you have been in a more negative state of mind, you're getting out of it. You're getting out of it. You're seeing things as they are. You're calling them by names, but you're going to, by name, but you're going to realize that there are more people on your side. There are more people that want the best for you than you think. And you have a lot of support, be it from the divine, be it from the human side. You have more support than you think. And this may even show, I'm getting the hint, like in your work environment. Some of you may be, maybe you don't really get along with the boss figure, an authority figure or a leadership figure in your job, but you're getting more support than you think. And things are heading into a better direction than you think. I hope this was not too cryptic, but I see you reinventing yourself, but in a very methodical way. You're really thinking about things in a positive way for yourself. Okay, so when it comes to love, this is your reading. So we have what lies in the dark. So, so what's the love energy for you this week? Exotic and different. What else for you this week? Pile number 1. I see the colors. They're very dark. That's interesting. Then hoping and praying. So when it comes to love, I want to get another card for this one. Sorry, it wasn't it dark. So for pile number 1 this week, what do you mean with that card, please? There you go. Gathering courage. What do you mean with by this one? Just to be sure. Oh, okay. And again, into the unknown. Okay, that's really cool. The thing is, so this is not you, this is someone else. Okay, so there may be an old flame that's still lingering. And it could be an old flame that is still lingering in your mind, but it could be this old flame is lingering, that you are on their mind, you see. And this is like a bit, this could be a connection that's a bit offbeat, but something that you've been wishing for a long time. Even if you decided to put it aside and forget it, but it's still lingering, it's still there, it's still lying in the dark, right? And someone is gathering courage, and I think it's the other person, to take that step into the unknown and be happy. But it's someone who's far away. Someone who's far away, and I think this person will reach out. Yeah, this person will reach out to you, and this person is really, really sorry for something they've done. I know it's very specific, but it's what's coming. So if you can, resonate with this, perfect. If you don't, then it's not for you. But it's like there's something in the past that's coming to the surface again, and someone will reach out, and you see here, will you? And I think it's either closure for something in the past that's going to happen this week, or there's a second chance, because with this will you, this is a proposal, right? And maybe in the past a proposal didn't take place, although it should have, because someone didn't have the courage, and they're gathering courage to do it now. So it's very, very specific. And let me know if this is really your case. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful week full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So what are the energies surrounding you this week, pile number 2? So we're starting with the tarot cards. Then we'll move to the oracle cards. So the first card you have is the 2 of Wands, and it's called the Medium. Then we have the Devil, number 15. And then we have the Princess of Swords, the Activist. Now, this is really interesting because pile number 2, you have a vision of what you'd like to achieve. You know where you want to go. And you really have a vision. You have a plan. But there's here these 2 contradictory energies here with the Devil and the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is the activist here, especially in this deck. So the Page of Swords is a doer. That you saw 111. So the Page of Swords is a doer, someone who goes out and fights for what they want, gets the information, does the research. So it's a very active kind of figure, even if it's sometimes just mentally active, intellectual active, but it's very active. Here, the Devil, it's more, if I may say so, more like, here's more of a slob, so to say. It's like, it seems not to go further. In this case here, I would say that it indicates some procrastination. But when we hear procrastination, then it's, oh, okay, we get stuck, we don't do anything. And we usually also kind of connected with laziness. We understand it as laziness. It's not always the case. There are 2 things that's very important here with these 3 cards. The thing is, as like procrastination can be a symptom of trauma, especially childhood trauma. That kind of, and I just saw 222, a kind of, that it paralyzes you, and then instead of doing what you should be doing, you get stuck, or you just distract yourself with everything else except that you should be doing. So, and it could also be that you distract yourself from doing it because you'd be successful, and you can have like a program inhibiting you from being successful because maybe you don't want to surpass your parents, something like that. I know I'm going really deep right now, but this is the Devil. The Devil goes deep, because it represents all our patterns, all our programmings, all our excuses, all our devious thinking. But there's no devious thinking in a bad sense. It's more like, where are the wounds? And so when the Devil comes up, says, here are wounds, and you have a place to be, you have a place to go to, but you're going in circles, but you're coming out of it. So the activist is really going to see through the Devil, is going to see through what is happening, and is starting to moving forward. And this is the really positive news, is you're not getting stuck in the Devil for long this week. It's going to show up because probably it always shows up, but it's not going to be for long, and you'll be able to move out of it. You're going to do your research, you're going to get information, and then it'll move forward. Now, the second thing that I was saying is also important here is like what seems to be procrastination, or it looks like procrastination, is actually waiting for that inspiration to happen and maybe not moving, because the Two of Wands wants to move forward, wants to go and conquer the world and see things, and then stopping here, right? It's like you're not stopping, you're gathering information first. You're gathering information first, and maybe you start criticizing yourself because you should be doing it and so on. But no, you are gathering information first. So for some of you, this would be the case. So it's like the devil will say, don't be too hard on yourself because you're actually doing the right thing. So the devil here is you criticizing yourself, because you're comparing yourself to others or to this idea. You're comparing yourself to the idea of yourself. Yeah, so careful here. Do your thing, have fun, and you'll be moving forward anyway, okay? The other two cards. These are from the deck Citadel. I really, really like it. They're a bit cryptic sometimes, but still really nice. So we have the Archer, biding your time. There you go. Biding your time, planning ahead. Oh, there you go. Wonderful confirmation. And then we have the Captain, taking command, teamwork. So, like I was saying, this was a very good confirmation. And it's like you need your own time. You need your own pace in order to get where you want to go. When this card here, the Captain, is reminding you of, is like, although you can go at any task alone, but it's better when you share, when you get cooperation from other people and you do things together. So it's easier to get there if you do things together. Now, some of you may think, well, I don't know anyone that can help me with this, but it could be people on the internet. And sometimes it's also like getting the information from the internet. If you don't know how to do something, you'll watch a tutorial, or you can ask questions to some expert, or, nowadays it's very easy to cooperate with other people, with real experts, and ask questions, especially if you feel stuck here with the devil. And it's like the Archer is telling you, well, you know exactly what you're doing. Trust yourself and trust the time you need to get things done. Okay, don't criticize yourself, and reach out to other people in order to get the help you need. Don't be too proud. Don't even be too, how can I say, humble, thinking, oh, I'm not good enough, and who am I to reach out? Reach out. You can reach out. This is also a card of reaching out here, the Two of Wands. Reach out to those you think are capable, that you think are competent, in order to help you on your journey and to answer your questions. Yeah, this is actually quite straightforward. Then we have number 23 and Salamander. Ouroboros, creative work, infinite wisdom, alchemy. So creative work, some of you are doing creative work, and again, collaborations are here very, very welcome. But also to trust, again, your inner wisdom, to trust your intuition, to trust your own timing, again. Especially with artists, if you are an artist or doing something creative, to get that inspiration, even something spiritual, even if you're reading cards, and you have your own channel, and you'll understand that you cannot start reading cards, be it for YouTube or for private clients, without that inspiration. That's how I work. Maybe my other colleagues have another method, but I need to feel connected. If I don't feel connected, nothing comes, um, and this is here. It's really important that you feel connected. The devil here is when you start doubting yourself and you start thinking you should be different from what you are. And here the devil is reminding you, no, you are who you are and you're amazing. Okay, so follow that. Trust your inner intuition. Even if you're not doing creative work or spiritual work, doesn't matter. It's like you have your own timing and you feel when it's right. Okay. Okay. Now, you also get a love message for this week. So for pile number 2, look at the love energy surrounding them. Oh, we have here a perfect memory. So this has to do with the past. So let's see what else we have. Pile number 2. So there's something that you never really... you're dreaming about the past, and we have wishful thinking. So the past, it's very present in your life. And it could be that this memory comes out of the blue, and it could be like, a very early, very, very early connection you had, like the person you had your first kiss with, or you start remembering the first kiss with someone from your past. But all these memories, it's like wishing, even if it's like your own partner, in the sense that you're wishing for that simplicity, for that innocence of the beginning, where things weren't complicated. It was just love and probably lust as well. But being very romantic, like I said, simple and innocent and sweet. Yeah, that's really sweet memories. And these are coming up, right? What else do we have? We have something more concrete here for pile number 2. Just wait for a second. And there's new love and ever unfolding. Of how interesting, because it's out of the blue. Yeah. So pile number 2, maybe, just maybe, some of you, remember, take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? But some of you still, maybe you kind of stuck someone from the past. Yeah, there we go. You're still holding on for someone from your past, or if you're single because you've been single probably for some time, then of course the past, it's a way of entertaining oneself until something new comes along. But that's the thing. This week, pile number 2, something new may come along, right? And you just have to be open to it and open for it to unfold on its own time, right? So it could be, like I was saying, out of the blue, that I'll even put this card here. Wow, look again, burning heart. So I'll put it here, that out of the blue, something new comes along, and it will surprise you, and then it will unfold in a very natural, beautiful way. Something like you've been always wanting to have, and now it will happen naturally, and you won't even expect it, right? So you've been probably thinking about someone from the past and how beautiful it was, and now something new is coming along. So if you are in a relationship, it could be the same scenario, that out of the blue something new comes along. That it's up to you if you want to follow that path or not. But it could also be that there's this new strike of passion, a new, that your heart gets reset, so to say, when it comes to passion and love for one another, and that your connection will unfold even further, okay? And that maybe you weren't expecting it, but you'll find you relight your fire this week as well. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful week full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So what are the energies surrounding you this week? Pile number 3. So we're starting with the tarot cards, then we'll move to the oracle cards. Your first card is the Queen of Cups. Then we have the 8 of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Discs. Interesting. Because we have 2 court cards here, and then movement and communication between them. So this is communication with other people. So there will be a lot of back and forth in a positive way, communication with people. So we have here the therapist and the gourmet chef. For some of you, could be literal, you're a therapist and you're a cook. But the therapist here is the author chose this as an image, as an idea also for the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is all about healing as well, and of course it's also a mother figure. And the king, the knight, is in this deck stands for the king. It's complicated, but it's the way it is. So so we have here parent figures, mother and father, or a couple. So, and there's communication between them. Okay, maybe you're contacting your parents, maybe you're getting your parents to talk to one another, or there are some parental figures that, you'll be in touch with this week. Now, this is like the most obvious interpretation, just by face value, so to say. Now, let's go a bit deeper. As you all know, like with the King of Discs, with the King of Pentacles, and the Pentacles is about money, finances, grounding yourself. And so what I see here is an improvement in your finances. If we're going now through this this way of interpreting the cards, as really a great improvement through your finances. Some of you could be that your spiritual or creative work brings you more money and more clients and more success this week, and you are now starting to make, be it a hobby or an idea or a side hustle, into your main job as well. Some of you will be starting a diet because we have all this food. So there's as a way of healing, as a way also of losing weight, of feeling more beautiful. So it's good for your body, it's good for your mind. But what you see here mainly is things moving forward. Things are going in a very positive direction. You're feeling stronger. You're feeling more yourself. You're feeling more in control of your life. And feeling more up to speed with life. If in the last couple of weeks you've been feeling like overwhelmed and that things were going too fast and you couldn't keep up, this is changing this week. You're stronger this week. Like where I was saying, you're healing and you can feel more like being yourself. And you can respond quicker and in a more positive, efficient way. So be it at work, be it privately, you are up to date, you're up to speed, and you're efficient, and you're great at what you're doing this week. And things are looking up and things are moving forward in a very beautiful, strong way. So it's really, really a positive message. Let's see what the other cards have to say. Now, I'm taking now these cards from this deck, the Citadel. I really, really like it. And it could be sometimes a bit cryptic, but I really love it. Now, then we have the Chiromancer, delivering news, collaboration. There you go. We have the confirmation. And it has to do really with this swiftness and working together. This is all about teamwork as well. working with people from different fields and getting something done. So this could be that in your career, things, are taking shape because different people are working towards the same goal. Like I said, if you're a tarot reader, fantastic. This week, things are really moving forward and you're getting more money. And also your predictions will be fantastic. Unfortunately, I didn't choose this one. And then we have the Sentinel, determination, and certainty. This is amazing. They're really positive cards. So, and I don't know if you noticed, but here we have Amor Fati. So, fate and love. Or, yeah, it's really beautiful. Now, what are they trying to tell us? The thing is, with delivering news, as we all know, those who read cards, you have to be really careful how you tell people things in order not to hurt them, not to trigger them. It's not always possible not to trigger someone, but here you have to be really careful, especially if you're collaborating with other people, or if you're, you want the other person, to not to be shocked or angry or something. So there's something here that has to be communicated this week. We also have seen that with these two cards. And here with the Queen of Swords, with the Queen of Cups, it's really like, be kind, be loving in the way you communicate to others. You have to tell the truth. You have to say things as they are, but it's the way we tell things to other people that make the difference. And this is really here very important, to be kind and to be gentle, to be empathetic and compassionate when delivering news. Okay, so if you have something to say to someone else and it's like a bit of a sensitive theme, or it may hurt the other person, be really gentle about it, be loving about it. Okay, this is also why we have here the Queen of Cups. And here with the Sentinel, it's really like with this determination. Yes. And why the Sentinel? The Sentinel guards the gates. Behind the gates is your goal, is your destination. And why is the Sentinel important? Because it's keeping you, focused on your goal. So this card is telling us that there may be distractions, especially with many news. Maybe, there are many series you'd like to watch. I know I'm being a bit cliche about it, and I'm sorry for that, or people call you the whole time because there's a lot of communication this week, or you get invitations to go to beautiful restaurants. That would be nice. And it's really beautiful and great, but this card is reminding you, keep focused on your goal, keep on working on what you want to achieve. And that's here the Knight of discs. So this, you want to achieve this financial success, this security, this recognition, fame, whatever it is you want to achieve, or even like a happy family. Yeah, right. So focus on that. It's really important this week that you stay focused and you don't get distracted. So this is what the Sentinel is reminding you of. Then we have the last card here. We have number 11. There you go. Songbirds. The Hexbreaker, sound healing, final goodbye, release. It's really interesting as well. So maybe that's also why you have to be gentle in your communication. There's a kind of goodbye here. It doesn't seem to be sad, S-A-D. At least not for you. It's not dramatically sad. But there's something here. There's a cycle that has to end, especially here with the Hexbreaker. And maybe it's also about telling someone the truth, or like telling someone to stop doing something that you don't like or you don't appreciate. Stopping a cycle, stopping a way of dealing with one another, of kind of a pattern of behavior, a pattern of relationship. So you want to stop that, and you're releasing. And the thing is like, you're healing yourself. Again, sound healing. And remember, sound healing, sound is words communication. So healing through words, this is very important for you, be it with clients, be it with the co-workers, be it with friends, family, be very gentle with your words this week. And there's something here that you are changing. And I think it's also your attitude towards life, your attitude towards yourself, and you're becoming really strong. You're becoming really focused and even successful. Things that you've been doing will be very successful this week. I hope this makes sense to you. Now, when it comes to love, what are the love energies for you? Pile number 3. So we have here filling the cup. So you may be invited to parties. This is for me the 9 of cups. So filling the cup. So for pile number 3, the love energies for them this week, please. An old flame. This is the week of old flames of the past coming back up. So maybe it's this that you need to release. Then we have, there's always a way. Let's see, what does this mean? Secret admirer. Someone is not giving up. Okay, when hell freezes over. And then we have unlikely friends. We'll put it here. New life. I think this is, yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so pile number 3, what I feel, and take this as it resonates for you. And remember, if it doesn't resonate at all, then it's not for you, okay? And you can do vice versa as well, if it makes more sense in your reality. But what I sense here is like an old flame is coming back again. It's this secret admirer, someone, this person has been probably, keeping tabs on you or seeing how you're doing, asking questions to your friends, something like that. And this person hasn't given up. This person really believes that there's still a way, there's still a possibility between you both. But for you, it's really a no. It's like you don't want this person from your past. And maybe that's what you have to communicate this week as well, to say, no, you're not interested. And, and you try to say it the gentlest way possible. Sorry. Because you probably think like you've realized you have nothing in common. There's nothing there that you'd like to revive. Okay. And maybe you even meet this person at a party. But whatever it is, this is not what you want. Because you want a new life. You want something new. You want something meaningful. So, and this would be actually a distraction. Maybe you want a certain kind of relationship that this person is not able to offer, or it wasn't, you've already tried with this person, or you've already had some experience with this person, and this is not what you want for your future. You want a knight or a king of pentacles. You want someone reliable, strong, and healthy in all senses of the word. And maybe this person wasn't that, and so you want something new. Or maybe you've already started a relationship with someone else. You want something new. You want something more positive and more beautiful in your life. And this is what you're working towards. This is what you are manifesting in your life. Yeah. And that's it. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it was resonating, or it resonates with you and inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful week full of love. Thank you.